Shalom, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Kol Halayim, La Alahai Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakudash, Shalom, Abarakim, Labakarim Yasha Allah, Washin Kabad, Gawala Wakab, Zakwani Nuwa, Waha Shalayakim Nuwa Yasha Allah Ba'aith. Alright, this is going to be a video just addressing a topic. You know, there's always topics to talk about, and this past week at the Mazabak at the altar at camp, we had a sincere Jake from Nigeria ask about heaven and hell. You know, where is hell? You know, what is hell? So I figured we hit a couple scriptures, but I've been meditating on it, did some studies, and I just want to bring out some more points, just quick precepts, you know, to add to your arsenal. If somebody asks you about hell, you know, is it a place where you go forever after you die? All right. And I'll probably do a part 2 where I do where is heaven, what is heaven, you know, through the spirit. First, I want to get Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. All right. And shalom to the elect. All right. And Sheni Kabad, Gawala Wakwab, Zaquanium Nawa Yasha Allah. All right. Ba'aith. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Israel in these times. All right. Peace and blessings to them, and peace and blessings to the elect. All right. I pray and I know you be edified through this video. On Sha'awal. All right, with Sha'awal, as you can see in the screenshot, it just means hell. It means the grave. All right, so and then you have the root of that is Sha'al, which means to ask. All right, so you have Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. It says, then shall the dust, matter of fact, let me get 3 in the 3rd chapter first. All right, and these scriptures are pretty basic. You know, we should have these in our head, locked in our head. There are many more. I just picked out a few good ones. Ecclesiastes or Quahalaf, which means the preacher or the calling out. The 3rd chapter, the 16th verse, it says, I'll start 15. That which have been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and the Most High requireth that which is the past. So that also goes in the reincarnation, because that also cuts hell, because if you were to go somewhere after you die forever, that means the Most High is not requiring what is past. It means he's putting it in the past. If he puts you somewhere forever, that means he doesn't require you again. All right, which that's a cut, because it says there's no new thing under the sun, and the Most High requires that which is past. Verse 16, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. I said in my heart, the Most High shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work. All right, 16 again. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, in the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. And this is talking about on earth. All right, this is where these things are played out. It's not played out in heaven. All right, wickedness is not going to go into the 4th dimension and be in front of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, trying to plead. You're not going to plead your cause when you after you die. All right, now let me get that precept. All right, because it's because Inquisition, when you inquire, that's asking, and in the Hebrew, that's sha'al. All right, but grave in Hebrew is sha'awal. So it's kind of spiritual, and this precept is going to bring it home because of this right here. All right, and Sirach 41 and 3, it says, fear not the sentence of death. All right, a lot of people are afraid to die because they think they're going to go somewhere and get tortured for eternity. All right, it says, fear not the sentence of death. Remember them that have been before thee and that come after. For this is the sentence of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai over all flesh. Right, all flesh must die at some point. Verse 4, and why art thou against the pleasure of the Most High? There is no inquisition in the grave, whether thou have lived 10 or 100 or 1,000 years. Now, inquisition means a question. All right, after you die, you don't go to what they known as the pearly gates, and Peter is there giving you a rundown of what you've done, good and bad, like fucking Santa Claus from the time you was little. Excuse my this bastard English. All right, because that's our people get bent out of shape, thinking that they're either going to go to hell or go to heaven. All right, and a lot of our people that are upper older in age, they get wearied. You know, they pass on and they scared as hell. Well, when you die, there's no pleading your cause. All right, when you're in the spiritual world, you're in rest. All right, you don't, after you die, there's no asking the Most High, well, can I barter with you? You know, I did this. Can you cover up this amount of sins so I can get into heaven? No, it doesn't work like that. Everybody, technically, no matter how wicked you were or how righteous you were, you're going to go to the same place. This is, and that's the spiritual world. Now, Ecclesiastes, let me get Ecclesiastes 12, and then also Job. Okay, this is Job, and I'm going to prove that. All right, this is Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. It says, then shall the dust return to the earth as it was. Right, because we were created out of the earth. We were created out of the dust. And the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it. Now, did it say particular spirits? No, all spirits. All right, everybody has a spirit within them, whether it's on the right-hand side, all right, or the left-hand side. All right. Now, this is Job 3 and 16. It says, I started 15. I started 14. With King, Job 3 and 14. With kings and counselors of the earth, which build desolate places for themselves, or with princes that had gold, who filled their houses with silver, or as hidden untimely birth I had not, or as a hidden untimely birth I had not been, as infants which never saw light. So Job was basically talking about how he wanted to give up the ghost, how he wanted to die. All right, that's why in 16 he said, or as hidden untimely birth I had not been, as infants which never saw light. Verse 17, it says there, talking about in this death, all right, where there's no light, there the wicked cease from troubling, there the weary be at rest. So at that point, at that place, all right, where the wicked go, after that place of darkness at rest, when you're dead, all right, it says the wicked cease from their troubling, meaning when someone's being wicked, when they die, all right, for a period of time, they're at rest. All right, they can't do wickedness anymore. And those that be weary, all right, those that be weak, when they die, all right, they're at rest as too. Their bodies aren't restored, and they running around playing soccer and spades and shit. And that's what Jake thinks. Like, heaven got a ghetto. When you die and you did something right for the hood, that you gonna go up there, and now you just gonna be chilling with Tupac and Michael Jackson and stuff, playing spades and 2K. No, it doesn't. That's not the kingdom. That's not heaven. Remember, heaven is gonna be played out on earth. All right, that's why it's Bashamayim. Let me get it. You know the Lord's Prayer, Abanah Shabashamayim, Kodash Hayashim Ka, you know. Malakwathka Thaba'a, Rataza Ka Haya Aisha Ba'arataza Kaya Haya Bashamayim, which means, Thou will be done, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. All right. Hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. All right. So as the righteousness is in heaven 100%, the Lord is going to bring that down on earth. That's why when you die, you can't go up there and beg and plead your cause to get into a place called heaven. All right. Because heaven is a state, is a state of mind. All right. So is hell. Hell is a state of mind. And when the Israelites, the elect of Israel, the Bukar Mi'asha'Allah, are ruling the earth again, that will be our heaven. Of course, you have the heavens, all right, but then you have heaven as a state of mind, which Shemayim just simply means the waters, pertaining to the waters, the atmosphere. This is Psalms 139 and verse 8. It says, if I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. Now, this is to the chief musician. This is a psalm of David. Now, David's saying he's made his bed in hell, and the Lord is there. We know King David was a righteous man for the most part, except for the minor couple slip-ups. He was a man after the Most High's own heart, and he said that he made his bed in hell. So if hell is a place where you go after you die forever, how is David making a bed there, getting comfortable, you know, sleeping there? All right, that's how we know that hell is shot a wall, like in this precept, simply means the grave. When you look on Blue Letter, it's going to give you many definitions. All right, because Esau wants to keep that Roman Catholic doctrine of hell being a place, all right, or what exactly is hell, is a place where you burn forever going. That's not the truth. David just said, if I ascend up to heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. All right, now, let me get 2nd Ezra. 2nd Ezra 14. You know, and I admonish brothers to try and write these down if you can. Write them, write them right in your sword. In my other sword, I got all these scriptures written in the margin, you know. So this is 2nd Ezra 14, and I'm gonna start at 34. It says, therefore, if so be that ye will subdue your own understanding and reform your hearts, ye shall be kept alive, and after death ye shall obtain mercy. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. See, so after you die, you rest for a while. All right, the Most High determines your judgment, and then he sends you back on earth to live again, to live out your judgment. All right, this is the scripture to prove it. For after death shall the judgment come, and we shall live again. And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. Right, so if we see a man receiving this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in these times, able to bring it out, that means the Most High gave him a judgment of blessing. Even though we're all catching hell, to have this truth is a blessing. All right, and we're manifesting the works of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. And everybody that's being wicked, they got demons on them, especially of these other nations and of our nation, you're receiving the judgment, all right, of an ungodly person. All right, and it's being declared. All right. Now, this is let me get 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. And I'm going to wrap up here through the Spirit, because there's many more I could go into. I'm going to keep it short. 2 Corinthians 5 and I'm going to start at 9. Wherefore we labor that, whether present or absent, we may be accepted of him. Right. Whether we are here or whether we go on to the next world, we always want to be accepted of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, because what? After you die, you receive judgment, all right? But you're still at rest. And then the Lord sends you back down on here on the earth, Aratazah in the earth, to receive your judgment, all right? And we want to make sure that we're accepted so that we receive, a good judgment, which on this go around, a one-third in the elect, that we're going to receive salvation, Aratazah, or of the elect. All right, and all of Israel, ultimately, when they come back, they're going to be righteous. All right, but they're going to have to get mowed down first. 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body, according that he hath done, whether it be good or bad. Right. So in this time, our people, if they did something wicked in the past, that means in this time they're going to die. They're going to get hit with nuclear missiles. They're going to die of the famine, the race wars, the uproars. They're going to get teeth of wild beasts are going to tear them up. They're going to get judged. All right. Now, if we're being righteous, all right, if in these times, then the Lord said some of us are not even going to taste of death. This is Mark chapter 9, verse 1. It says, and he said unto them, verily I say unto you, that there shall be some of them that stand here which shall not taste of death till they have seen the kingdom of the Most High come with power. So there's going to be some men that don't even die, which is going to be Yapa through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. All right. Well, I pray this was edifying. I know it was through the spirit. All right. Because to answer the questions, where is hell? It's simply the grave. It's in the ground. All right, and it's a state of mind. All right, because we say what? We catch hell. All right, that's all it means. Now, what is hell? All right, what is hell? Again, it's a state of mind. And in the Hebrew, it's sha'awal, which just simply means the grave. And again, there's no inquisition in the grave. All right, meaning there's no questioning. You don't go to a pearly gates and try and plead your cause. All right, so call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua. The Wadi Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua for allowing me to go through this. I pray and I know you're edified. To elect, I want to say shalom wa barakim to you, peace and blessings. And shenya kabad gawala kwab. Zakwanya noah waha shalayakim noah yasha Allah ba'aith. Double honors to our elders and apostles, known as great millstone in these times. The water for ruling and teaching us well. All right, and I say shalom.